Yeah, again, when you watch film on Utah State, that's the way their games have been going all year long. And trust me, I've been there and I know how they feel. You build a lead and then you let a team back and then you have a chance to win and you're losing the close ones. And they are a very good team. They really are. And that point guard again, I thought Jennifer Schlott came back for a fifth or sixth year, but she's awfully good. And she had a great game. I'm just glad that nobody else did. In some respect, number 10, where is she? She did pretty well. But I think just finishing the game and getting a win is something we've lacked, for a couple of years. And we've done that twice now. Not maybe that dramatically, but to finish close games and win, we're growing up a little bit. And that's what we have to do.
Coach, you did a pretty good job containing number 3 in the first half, and then the second half it seemed like she was throwing stuff. Everything she
Yeah, sometimes players just get to that place, and we did everything we could. We went over screens, we went through screens, we denied her, we did whatever we could. I just like the last couple of minutes when we denied her. We got a 5-second call at the sideline out of bounds. They had to call a timeout when Bryce denied her and they couldn't get a handoff to her. They couldn't get anything. And, I think those are the things that we did well there at the end. It's funny because we had a timeout, and I'm not sure who called it. I think it was a minute something left. And I looked up and I said, we have a foul to give, but I don't want to give it now. We probably are able to use that down the road. And then Khadijah fouls at the line, and I'm like, perfect. It's a great way to use that foul to give, and she did. And, I just didn't want to use it then, and I'm glad I didn't. Again, I know Tish feels bad about the free throws. I know Khadijah feels bad about the free throws, but we won. And I think they're more happy that we won than that they missed a couple of free throws.
Kind of touched on it, but getting over the hump in
Yeah.
a close game, how much does that mean to a team growing up and
Yeah.
having a shot to compete in this
It's huge. It's huge because, again, we didn't do that a year ago. And we've got a team now, like I said, that's really growing up. We got a team now that's learning how to find ways to win and finding each other. Again, 16 assists, 11 turnovers. That's terrific. I know we probably didn't shoot as well in the second half. We shot 46% the first half. We hit a couple of threes in the second half we needed. And we're going to continue to work on that. But the free throw line, again, 64% is just not good enough. And you look across the board, their bench got us a little bit, but I shortened it. Fast break points, we were 15-10, second chance, 11-2, so that just means our rebounding was tremendous. We had 12-0 boards. I think Sharice Benyon, every time I saw, she was in there for the offensive rebound. Khadijah had 3. Points in the paint, 36-22 on a team that really sagged and zoned us. So we found ways not only to get it inside, but get board putbacks. And, like I told the players, I'm so proud of them. I really am. It's just a great gut check win, and I'm so proud of what they've done.
You just talk about Antisha's performance. She had a few big shots, but you guys were down, and she put you back in the league.
She's just a good player, and now she's starting to get in rhythm. She really is. Back-to-back great games. I just think that she is definitely one of the best players in this conference. And then her teammates are setting her up really well. She's now learning how to create her own a little bit better and getting shots off of that. I think sometimes she overpasses a little bit too much, but she's also looking for her teammates, so you can't be too critical on that. But she just really, 6 for 14 is a great stat line. 7 for 9 even, although she missed that front end. But, she's just good. 4 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. And she had a little bit more turnovers that I wanted, but she's one of our best players. And, we'll live with some of the things. Everybody's going to make mistakes during the course of a game, but, I'll live with that because what you get out of Antisha is unbelievable performance.
Could you also talk a little bit about Alexa's line again, and what she found a way to fill the stat sheet?
Alexa's all over the place. Yeah, I think she found a home. 6 for 8, 5 rebounds, and she was all over the place. And I had to play her with 2 fouls in the second half, and she did a great job too. I think she took 1 or 2 charges. I think we might have taken 5. I think we took 4 in the first half and 1 crucial one in the second half. 2 assists, 4 steals, 0 turnovers. I mean, she's just playing at a pretty high level right now, and it's not a fluke or an anomaly. She's a good player, and she's really helping us with that. And I think a lot of it's her experience too.
What does it mean, Coach, to get back-to-back conference wins, to even things up, and to kind of put yourself back in the mix?
Jeez, can you quiet that guy over there? It means the world to these players because we dropped a couple of tough ones on the road, and I think, especially the Colorado State one, without one of our best players in Khadijah, we had a chance to win. These kids come back, and they put back-to-back very, very good performances and found ways to win. And like I said, it's wide open. It really is. I don't know if Fresno's lost yet, but I think Boise just lost today. And I don't think anybody's going undefeated. I say that, and I don't know, sometimes they surprise me, but I don't think anybody's going undefeated in our conference.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah, I think one last thing is it's really neat to have the Metro tournament here. I think these high school kids getting to play in the pit, especially the girls, because we didn't get to play when I was in high school 100 years ago. I know I look pretty good for 100. But we didn't get that opportunity, and it was the effort of Coach Flanagan that brought girls in the pit. And then now you see a Metro tournament before our game, and I think that's a great deal to whoever set this up and organized it. And I'm really happy that we got guys and girls game in the pit, so that's awesome. And enjoy the rest of the day or night, or whatever it is.
Questions for Tish? I guess we'll do the bad news first. What was up with number 3, man? She seemed like she was just giving you guys fits today.
You know, she's like a miniature Jennifer Schlott. We watched film on her, and we knew she could hit the 3. I think she was, 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. And, she's taken a couple, but we really wanted to keep her out of the paint. And she's very good at moving her body and creating the contact, and, really, really crafty player.
I guess on the upper side, you guys had a lot of games like this last year that
Yeah.
did not go your way. How did
Yes.
you walk away with a win-on-one?
It feels great, and I think it's a feeling that collectively as a whole our team wants to continue having, and maybe having a little bit more cushion than 1 point, but definitely it's nice to pull this one out. And the thing about conferences, every game is going to be gritty because every team wants to win. They want to avoid those losses, and a lot of times last year we didn't avoid those losses, but this time I think we've grown up. We have a lot of the same returners, and I think just from our experience last year, we were able to grow up a little bit more and finish these games out.
Back-to-back big games for you. Do you feel like you're personally are getting on a roll now?
No, I think I'm just being more aggressive. I think I can be very passive at times, and it's great because my teammates set me up unbelievably. Like Khadijah and Alexa working inside in the paint, there's no post player that can kind of guard them and then try and guard me, and then they're wide open. I mean, it's just like a whole system that we're trying to work on, and definitely it takes everybody to be a threat for me to be able to score, I guess.
Anything else, guys?
Kosher. Get him, big Lex.
Alexa, 12 points, 1 off her career high. Questions for Alexa? Seemed pretty aggressive today. Were you a different mindset than usual, or just
No,
worked out for you?
just the same thing. I mean, I always go in there aggressive, and I just play.
Talk a little bit about those last couple of minutes. I mean, everybody was kind of holding their breath. How about you guys?
They were intense. We just knew that we had to go out there and beat the more aggressive team, and that's what we did, especially in the last seconds.
You had 2 early fouls in the game, and then did that kind of change your mentality, the way you play the rest of the game, or you still go in?
No, I mean, I have to definitely be more careful, but I still want to play aggressive and not hold anything back. I just have to be more aware and not make any crucial or dumb mistakes.
Sort of the same thing I asked Tish a little bit. I mean, you guys had so many games like this last year that, you know, somehow the other team would make some amazing shot or something would happen. So how does it feel to walk up the ramp with getting away with one a little bit?
It felt really good. I mean, we have a lot of confidence right now, and we just got to keep that going, and it's just going to keep on building.